the ocean is choking on our waste. Every wave now carries a piece of our plastic footprint. But did you know that 14 million tons of plastic flood our oceans every year? And that even the deepest sea creatures have plastic inside them? Plastic pollution isn't just an environmental issue, it's a full-blown crisis that threatens marine life, human health, and even climate stability. Let's dive into the truth and, more importantly, how we fix it. Once upon a time, the ocean was a vast, shimmering expanse of mystery and beauty. Now, it's basically a giant soup. Except instead of noodles, we've got plastic straws, bottle caps, and the occasional rubber duck from a cargo spill. Every year, over 14 million tons of plastic crash into our oceans, thanks to a deadly cocktail of overproduction, bad waste management, and humanity's general tendency to treat the planet like a disposable napkin. About 80% of this mess comes from land. Yep, our snack wrappers, shopping bags, and takeout containers don't just disappear when we toss them. They hitch a ride through rivers, wind, and drainage systems until they reach the sea, where they break down into tiny, sneaky microplastics that will outlive us all. Meanwhile, marine-based pollution, like abandoned fishing nets, also known as ghost gear, continues trapping and killing sea creatures long after their owners have clocked out. Cargo spills add to the chaos, like the infamous case of millions of Lego pieces lost at sea in 1997. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which sounds like a quirky tourist attraction, is actually a swirling vortex of trash twice the size of Texas. But the real horror? Even if we scooped up all the floating junk, most of the plastic is now in the form of microscopic particles, sinking into the deepest parts of the ocean and ultimately into our seafood. Yes, that sushi roll might have a little extra crunch, and not in a good way. And as if things weren't bad enough, plastic production is fueling climate change. Since most plastics are made from fossil fuels, every stage of their life cycle, extraction, production, and disposal, pumps out greenhouse gases, making our planet hotter and our problems bigger. Oceanic plastic pollution also messes with marine ecosystems' ability to absorb carbon, meaning even tiny plankton are now caught in this crisis. In short, we're making the ocean sick, and it's no longer just a nature problem, it's an everyone problem. And while recycling sounds like the perfect fix, reality check: only 9% of plastic ever made has actually been recycled. The rest? Landfills, oceans, or burned into the atmosphere like a farewell gift to breathable air. A big reason why recycling fails is that most plastics aren't designed to be reused, and even when they are, contamination and cost make the process inefficient. Plus, a lot of the plastic we think is being recycled is actually just shipped off to other countries, where it often ends up polluting their environments instead. So, what now? Governments are stepping up with bans on single-use plastics and new policies that make corporations take responsibility for the waste they produce. Some cities are pioneering zero-waste initiatives, proving that change is possible. International efforts like the UN's Clean Seas campaign and the Basel Convention are also cracking down on plastic waste. But let's be real, big promises only matter if they come with big action. Meanwhile, innovation is giving us some hope. Scientists are developing plastic-eating bacteria, yes, that's a thing, while organizations like the Ocean Cleanup are working to remove plastic from major pollution hotspots. Some companies are experimenting with biodegradable alternatives and reusable packaging, and brands are starting to embrace recycled ocean plastics in their products. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's a start. But real change? That starts with us. Ditching unnecessary plastics, supporting sustainable products, and pushing for policies that actually hold polluters accountable. Beach cleanups, smarter shopping habits, and a little pressure on companies to do better can make a bigger difference than we think. The ocean isn't asking for much, just a break from choking on our trash. I'll leave you to discuss in the comments, what's one single-use plastic item you're ready to give up? You can support us by subscribing if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.